Hari Om. Welcome to Transformational Thursdays. Robert J. Oppenheimer, the world famous physicist, popularly known as the father of the atomic bomb, quoted a verse from our very own sacred Bhagavad Gita soon after the world's first atomic bomb test. This test is also known as the Trinity test. As the sky lit up and he witnessed the mushroom clouds, he quoted the time-devouring form of Sri Vishnu. He quoted the 32nd verse from the 11th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. Kalosmi loka kshaya krit pravruddho lokan samahartum iha pravruttaha rite pitvam na bhavishyanti sarve yeva stita pratyanikeshu yodaha. The transliteration from the rhythm of Krishna. I am time, harbinger of destruction of everything. I am the colossal destroyer of all that is living. Even without you, these warriors shall not live. To the ranks of the opposing forces, only death I shall give. This is a massive declaration by Shri Krishna to Arjuna. He says, his time, Kalosmi. During the course of the Bhagavad Gita, there are times when Shri Krishna whispers and subtly conveys messages to Arjuna. Simultaneously, there are times when Shri Krishna screams out loud, as in he reiterates, and he gives messages to Arjuna loud and clear. Chapter 11, verse 32 is a massive declaration that completely shatters human ego. This verse is a prelude to the verse where Shri Krishna Paramatma, that is the 33rd verse which we earlier discussed, Shri Krishna Paramatma tells Arjuna that he is only a nimitta matram, merely an instrument in the hands of the divine. Shri Krishna tells Arjuna, do what you are good at to the best of your ability and leave the rest to me. All this while, we have Arjuna thinking that I am waging the war, I am going to kill my relatives, I am going to be a sinner, I have to win the war, I have to do this, I have to do that. You know, Shri Krishna removes the facade. He just takes out the facade and declares that he's time, he's Kal. This is that moment for all of us to assimilate the declaration and give a moment for ourselves and understand that it is nothing of me and it's everything of him. We are merely instruments in the hands of the divine. All day, all night, around the clock we live with these thoughts. My house, my children, my husband, my property, my family, my employees, my assets. My time is bad, I'm suffering. My time is good, I'm enjoying. I'm going through a rough patch. Our mind is under siege. You know, we're totally taken over by our ego, by the feeling of I, mine, my, our. It's that feeling of just us beyond everything and everyone. I can win, I can convince, I can talk my way through these people. You know, I must achieve. I helped her. Only because of that she is living the life she is living today. I helped him set up his business. That is why his family is living in luxury. It's because of me. We will look at verse 27, chapter 3. Prakrite kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvashaha ahankara vimuttatma kartaham iti manyate. The transliteration from the rhythm of Gita. All the types of actions originated from nature qualities and their interactions. The ignorant one, who is by his ego deluded, thinks his outer self performs all actions. All our actions are performed by the three modes of material nature or Prakriti. The three gunas that we possess are Sattva guna, Rajasic guna and Tamasic guna. But we think it is I when our ego surfaces. The three gunas, the Rajasic, Sattvic and Tamasic gunas, are in different proportions in each of us. Let's look at it in detail a little later. You know, when we say, I cooked, I cleaned, I did all this for my family, yet I'm being disrespected, no one cares, no one bothers, I'm just taken for granted. I manage home, I manage business, I work day in and day out, yet no one cares. At times when we are in an attention seeking mode, and at times when we always want to be the center piece, the center decorated piece on the table. We want validation, and we're always looking for people to praise us. And then at times when we say, I'm knowledgeable, I know everything, what does she know? At times when we're bragging, we don't care about others, and we get defensive when criticized. And we compare our lives to others. And we are unable, at times we are unable to seek help because it portrays the weakness in us. And so many times it is why me, I'm feeling helpless, I'm feeling upset, I'm being targeted. I keep giving and no one gives me. Why? Be the giver. You're here for a reason. You're born with a purpose in life and not just for yourself. With this, I want to quote from my guru to keep you pondering the entire week. I understand when ego comes, everything else goes. When ego goes, everything else comes. We'll look at this in detail the following Thursday. Thank you. Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu.